Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Junior.
And I've somehow made my sleeping schedule worse.
And we're the Nerdy Bros. Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back, guys. Do we have to lean in like this the entire time?
Not really. I was trying to, it'll be a little bit louder if we lean in, but we don't have to.
Close to you.
Yeah.
We can touch thighs.
Yes.
I'm just kidding.
Better cross the dicks, too.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is going to be one of our audio episodes. Junior and I are currently chilling in my room. Why are we still getting the times 10 multiplier?
I don't know. I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining about it either.
You ran me over, you fuck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry you stepped into me.
I'm about to die. So are you.
Am I? No, I told you I made my hearts that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think so. No,
right.
My hearts are black, so I might be about to die. I don't know.
But
anyway, bless you. We're
you.
playing DC Lego Villains.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, and it's a Lego game, and it's I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Yeah. I enjoy a lot of Lego games. Junior just recently platinumed the Jurassic Lego game, which I know you talked about either last podcast or a couple podcasts ago. But this one was free if you had PlayStation Plus. This month, so we thought about testing it out, and it's the middle of the night, and we decided to start playing a new game.
Yeah, and because Tito got the PlayStation 5 first, I set up my profile on his PlayStation because I wanted to play, because there was that Astrobot game that I wanted to try out.
Yeah.
So I set up
platinum before.
Yeah, I did. So I set up I set up my profile on Tito's PlayStation, so there's two profiles on Tito's PlayStation. So I am playing.
You were able to log in with
so I'm able to log in, so that way I'm also
trophies.
getting the trophies. Because we're going to go for the platinum on this together.
Yes, which is always more fun. Currently, guys, I know on the last podcast, Junior was ahead of me by 1. I'm in the lead again.
Yes.
Yeah, this is now 36 to 35. Whenever you're ready, just jump in the car. We could probably just get to the next level.
Okay. We're not going to do do we have to ride all the rides or whatever?
I don't know how to do that right now, and I'm pretty sure there's stuff that we're going to unlock with other characters. Again, even though we're in the hub world, you can't really even free play in the hub world for the newer Lego games until after you've beaten the game. Because if you hold triangle right now, it won't let you switch characters. We're stuck to being only Harley and the Joker.
And Mr. J.
And Mr. J.
I got to find you because I already lost you.
Literally that thing that says 50, 51 now, you follow that, that'll take you to me.
Well, actually, you're right here.
That's a lie. I'm right here.
That's got to be the story mission.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This was when we were both out of the giant truck that we're in. It was telling me to get back to the truck. But anyways, guys, the podcast. So again, hope you guys enjoyed last week's episode, and we'll get the ball rolling. With the start of the episode here, with something we like to call Junior's Hot Take. And this is part of the episode where we get Junior's Hot Take and hot opinion on something new and upcoming. And Junior,
and Tito,
seeing as how we're playing DC Lego Villains, I just read my Game Informer that I got.
You're going the wrong way.
Am I? I'm not. I'm already.
Yeah, it says 46.
I'm already immediately getting distracted by playing and talking at the same time. All right. I can't multitask. Just watch me make all my 3-point turns. Wait, where am I supposed to go? I'm just supposed to follow these bricks. I don't know why this is hard, and now I'm stuck on something.
Yeah, you're on a car. Anyway, the hot take.
The hot take is,
Yes,
oh my god, how did this happen?
Too bad you guys can't see this. This is really funny. Tito, we're literally on top of a car, and now we can't drive the fucking truck.
Just blow up the car. Just blow up. But anyways, Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. There was a trailer for it. Okay, perfect. There was a trailer for it a little while ago. Did you hop in? I think now you're driving.
No, I'm driving.
Okay. I can't get in because why would you just run over another car when we just
It was a cop car.
Okay, so that's fine. Wait for me!
You're on your own, baby. Run.
Anyways, yeah, Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. There was a trailer for it a while back. Is it? Okay. Where they showed off... Did you let me in? Okay, yeah. Oh, no, you got out.
Yes, I'm out of the car, but I didn't want to start the next mission because I don't know if there's going to be a cutscene.
Oh, okay. So, anyway, so basically what it seems like this game is going to be, it looks like either a first or third person shooter where you're playing as members of the Suicide Squad.
Did they show which Suicide Squad members
So,
yet?
you got to see Harley, Deadshot, I think Captain Boomerang, and then Killer Shark. and they all
King
had
Shark.
King Shark, yeah. What did I?
Killer Croc
and King Shark, yeah.
Yeah.
Which are both DC though. I just kind of
yes. You just put
but
them
anyways,
together.
yeah. Combine them into one. A killer crocodile shark.
That's because Killer Croc was in the first Suicide Squad, then King Shark was in the second Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but this is a video game though.
Right.
But yeah, so what are your thoughts on that? Another game that's coming out similarly along the same time is Arkham Knights. Or Gotham Knights.
That looks fucking
which
badass.
is going to be the new installation of like the Batman series, but if you played Arkham Knight, you know that this time, as far as we know...
It's like Batman's dead.
Yeah, Batman, yeah. It's 100% like super unclear. It's
like Batman's dead and now you're going to be playing as all of the sidekicks.
Yeah, which is kind of awesome.
Was it Nightwing,
Robin,
other Robin,
Red Hood,
and Batgirl too, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Technically Barbara Gordon was shot in the back. I don't think she has the use of her legs again randomly. I don't know.
She becomes Oracle.
Yes, afterward. A little comic book knowledge for you guys there. But yeah. So what do you think about both games?
Well, recently they've had other superhero games come out like the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy. Mm-hmm. So like this is another like big ensemble type thing, but you're gonna get to play as villains, which I think is a kind of cool take. Well, I guess technically when they're Suicide Squad, they're more like anti-hero. They're more like anti-heroes, excuse me, because they're doing missions to like save the world, but because they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
It's like do it or I'm going to kill you. So
Amanda Waller style.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that definitely, like, the trailer hasn't shown too much. Like, no story elements have really been and it definitely seems like this game is probably going to have a lot of probably online capabilities too, where people are going to be able to play these characters. But the thing is, yeah, it's just like if it's Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, it's just like, all right, if it is a Suicide Squad, that means that they're under, Amanda Waller's jurisdiction. So what is it that has happened that somehow has her trying to, order these villains to go and do that? So I'm definitely curious to see, like, what this game is going to be about.
Yeah. As far as the other game that you mentioned,
Gotham Knights.
Yeah. Well, that one I saw the trailer for, or the little teaser, right when they first showed it. Mm-hmm. And I was like, holy shit. Because, yeah, I love the Batman, the Arkham series. Mm-hmm. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do with this one, being as you're not going to be playing as Batman. I feel like it'll almost kind of be like a Lego game, in which, if you guys haven't played any of the Lego games, you, like, do the story missions with the characters that you're supposed to, but after you've beaten the story, you can do this thing called free play, in which you can play as other characters that you've unlocked, like other characters that aren't supposed to play in the story mission, which sometimes there's, like, abilities that you need a different character that you're not playing as during the story mode to do something. So, with that being said, with what I'm saying is, I feel like that might be a thing where it's like, oh, I need Barbara Gordon for this, or oh, I need Nightwing. Nightwing has this special gadget that I need for this, and I'm gonna have to come back or whatever. And I wonder if it's gonna be, and I don't know why it wouldn't, but like I'm wondering if it's gonna be as open world as the like Arkham City and Arkham Knight became.
Yeah. Because obviously Arkham Origins was also the same way, and
that's the only one I haven't played.
Arkham Origins was fantastic. I can understand the gripes that people had with it, which was the main issue was just they felt like Arkham Origins was supposed to be like Batman Year One essentially, and they felt like he had the most baddest equipment in that game versus the other ones. And it's kind of like the same argument that people always have with the prequel of the Star Wars series. That it's just like, why does this look more futuristic than the supposed like later years in the movies, like the original trilogy.
Right.
But I still love the game. I had a blast with it. Really, the only ones I never went through was actually, you know what?
Well, you said you haven't played any of them.
I said that I didn't play Asylum or City, and that was a lie. I did actually play Asylum, but like way later, and it was after I had played Origins and Arkham Knight. I think I just like randomly like popped it in and went through the game and beat it. But yeah, the only one I haven't played is City. So I'm actually really excited for it. Oh, look, I found a dude. I don't know what this guy is.
Antisocial.
Oh. This guy has the same voice as Count Vertigo.
So yeah, but I am excited for both of those games. I'm excited to see what. And do we have release dates? Do we have release dates on either of those yet?
It just said 2022. I wasn't. I don't think it was still like a little bit TBA, but
not even for the Gotham Knights. I thought that one might have had a release date already, but maybe
I'd
not.
I'd have to relook to see if there was one, but yeah, I may or may not be doing like a side mission over here.
All right, cool. Well, do your thing, boo boo. Can you do these right here?
Well, yes, I could.
Okay, because wait, I pressed circle and it like wasn't letting me do it earlier, but I think it's because I was trying to press circle on the one that you'd already done. So yeah, all right. Well, with that being said, now we jump into this fan favorite segment known as
anime is an important part of our culture.
And never. I don't really have any anime.
You don't have anything for anime? Okay.
Well, okay. So I watched that TikTok that I was telling you about that had a teaser trailer, which is on Netflix. So I watched the teaser on Netflix, and it doesn't have a release date, so I don't even know like when this is coming out. But that show Bubble looks really cool. It's like it's the animators who did Death Note, and I think the writers who did another big anime. I want to say Attack on Titan, but I'm not 100% sure. And they're like in a world where like gravity works different than like regular Earth, and they like do parkour and all this other shit. I don't know. Look really cool though. So if you guys want to check that, I'll drop the link in the description so that you guys can see the little teaser for that, and then I'll drop the links for the other games if there's. Oh, I know there is a teaser for Arkham Knight, so if there's one for the Suicide Squad one, I'll drop a link for that as well.
So last week I mentioned to you guys that I wanted to check out both JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Super Crooks on Netflix because JoJo got a new season, and Super Crooks like literally just came out. Both were fucking fantastic. Junior, you need to watch Super Crooks. I know you thought that Jupiter's Legacy looked a little bit silly, so you didn't want to check it out, but it doesn't matter. It's not like you need to necessarily know that.
It's a spin-off already?
Yeah, more or less it's pretty much a spin-off. It's villains in this world that because Jupiter's Legacy is originally like a comic book. You know, like pretty much Netflix. I feel like everyone is buying up a bunch of things that have to do with like any type of comics, with just the way that everything's been going with that. So, yeah. So that's where that came from, and it's literally fantastic. It's just like it's like a quick origin of how like a kid gets powers, and then how like.
And this is on Netflix?
It's on Netflix, and it's animated.
I'm like, but it's animated?
Yeah, it's animated.
So the Jupiter show was live action.
Jupiter.
And this is a spinoff from the same series, but it's animated?
Yes.
Interesting.
So,
do they mention the characters from the Jupiter show?
You get to see some of them. Oh. So it's like I said, like I loved every second of it. I had a lot of fun watching it, a lot of funny moments, some really cool action. The story was really good. And this is one of those shows where it definitely seems like it was just a one and done. So
that's cool.
So definitely, if you guys like superhero stuff, if you like animation, especially with some of the animation that Netflix has done, this is right up your guys' alley. Like I cannot recommend this enough. And I know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure already has its own fan base. And does well for itself already. I mean, like I said, the manga's up to probably like the 9th or 10th season at this point. And this is the Stone Ocean series that just came out. And it is, like, I only got 12 episodes, which I'm upset about. Like, I wish I would have gotten more. I hate having to wait for more episodes. But, like, it's good. For those that maybe... And really, like, I'm one of the few people that... like a fan of JoJo that really enjoyed the first couple of seasons that they did, where they were using Hamon energy before they switched over to using stands. A lot of people obviously love it a lot more once they did switch to the stands, but like I enjoyed both parts of it. It just took like rewatching Stardust Crusaders to kind of like get back into it. But like once I finished it, I was able to then get through Diamond is Unbreakable, which a lot of early on of Diamond is Unbreakable is hard to kind of get through because a lot of it I think is a little more silly and not as like action packed. But the main villain at the end of Diamond is Unbreakable was a fantastic villain. I loved it so much. To me, it kind of saved the arc. Even though I loved Joichi, the main character in that one's like Stan's power, it was pretty sweet. The arc after that, which you follow a group of like mafiosos, was fucking awesome. I loved that one. That one was Golden Wind, and now this new one, Stone Ocean. The main character is it's Jotaro's daughter, and she's like, it takes place like in a prison, and already it's like I'm again enjoying the hell out of myself. I need more episodes now. So if you're a fan of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, even if you're not, like Netflix has all the seasons right now, so go out there. It is a little bit over the top. It can at times be a little cheesy, but one of the things that I've told Junior before is
it's Doomsday.
Yeah. One of the reasons that I feel like you would enjoy the show if you can get past some of the over the topness is the show's not so much about like who's stronger or like I've trained longer. It's more about like having your wits about you and using the particular power of like your stand to like take the fight. So I don't know. I've enjoyed the hell out of it. That was really good. And on the off chance I haven't mentioned, if you guys enjoyed Eden Zero, which came out on Netflix, the second part of that season of the first season is out. Definitely go and check that out. Ooh, and also the entertainment arc for Demon Slayer finally started. First episode was like 46 minutes long. I don't know that
really?
Yeah. I don't know that every episode is going to be that long. It might just switch back to the like 22-minute episodes, but already extremely excited for what's going to happen. Theme song again is not going to really hold a candle to Goodang, which really brought me in for the original.
They changed the intro?
Yeah, it's a different intro now. But yeah, the first episode came out, and that entertainment arc is in like full swing now. So, cool. But that's what I got for anime. If you have nothing else to add.
Yeah, no, I think that's pretty much it. So segment over.
All right, and moving things right along, Junior. What have you been up to? What have you been watching? What have you been playing, doing?
I've been watching a lot of stuff. Dude, I don't even know where the hell I am anymore. I'm just looking at my...
Well, you were just like, you were afraid that we were going to run into a cutscene, so then I went off. But I unlocked Count Vertigo for us.
Yeah. Well, I'm like trying to grab some of these golden bricks, because...
Have you gotten any?
Well, I'm like following my map.
Oh, okay.
I have like done some random shit.
But nothing
like Harley had to like tag a picture of Superman.
Well, it looks like if you notice here on my left, I've got Clayface, the Riddler, and the Scarecrow. Maybe we're supposed to be recruiting them before we can start the next mission. I'm not sure.
And that was the Scarecrow, or that was Clayface was the first one.
Okay, so
we saw.
Maybe I can just go recruit them, and it's not that big of a deal. Anyways, continue. You've been watching a lot of stuff.
Yes, I've been watching a lot of stuff. I kind of took like a break from video games for a minute because I like platinum like freaking 4 or 5 games in a row. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna like take a break from video games for a hot second. So I was like, well, what's on TV? Oh, there, you did one. See, I did one also.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So that should be 2. 2 out of 10.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if we find out 10, it's a trophy.
Yeah. So, I started watching some Apple TV Plus TV shows because fucking Apple TV
does no wrong.
Yeah, it's like basically like it's like perfect TV. So I started watching this show called Swagger, which is about a middle school basketball kid.
Kid or a team?
Well, I mean, kids and teens are still kids.
No, I said team.
Oh yeah. Well,
I thought it was about
it's
a team.
more. No, it's more about. Well, I mean, it's more about the main character, Jace, who's the main. He's like the really really good basketball player, and apparently, Kevin Durant, who's a basketball player, wrote on this show, or it's like a kind of loosely based off of his life.
Okay.
And like how he got his start in like basketball and shit like that. I don't know, but I'm really, really enjoying it.
Okay. Let me just stop you real quick. Do you see how much money we have?
Over $1 million?
Yeah. When the hell have you ever gotten this many like studs?
Before the first?
Yeah, before like we've only done the first mission. I don't know why our multiple like I feel like it glitched and it just randomly gets stuck on 10 and we're just collecting an ass load of money. Again, no complaints. But yeah, anyways, yeah.
So yeah, so I started watching that Swagger show, which is like I said, is really cool. The only like big and they're not even huge names, but the only like big name, the big draw was Ice Cube's son, was O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah. And the only other thing he's been in was
well that I've seen is Straight Outta Compton, where he played his dad. But so yeah, I've been watching that. It's really good. Like new episodes every Friday. I'm all the way caught up, but the season's not over yet, so I have to wait and see. Then I watched a Tom Hanks movie called Finch.
Yeah.
And that is about Tom Hanks and a robot and a dog. And it's like it's not, well, I mean, I guess technically it's post-apocalyptic, but usually when people say post-apocalyptic, it's like zombies, and it's none of that shit. It's more like Book of Eli, but you don't see like any other humans in the movie except for like at a certain point, and it's in a flashback. So basically, because of like what we're doing to the ozone and blah blah blah, there's like holes in the ozone now. There was like a solar flare. It took out like everything electrical, and Tom Hanks was like a lone survivor, and he was like a scientist, and he's like good at robotics or whatever. So he builds a robot, and he has a dog.
Does it say that he's the last human on Earth? Or
No.
Oh, okay.
No. There's like other survivors.
Oh, okay.
But you just don't see them.
Oh, right.
Like I said, just like during a flashback, you see
people.
Yeah, you see other people. But it was a really good movie. It was like really funny. It was sad. But yeah, overall, it was really good. Tom Hanks again can like pretty much no do wrong. Like no do wrong. I've said that before.
Yeah.
I've said that before. No do wrong. That's my catchphrase.
It's not just.
That's my fucking catchphrase.
It's not just a catchphrase.
We'll get T-shirts that say "No do wrong."
It's on purpose,
Yeah,
guys.
Tom Hanks can no do wrong. Tom Hanks can do no wrong. But yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. If you have Apple TV Plus, I recommend it. And if you don't, get it, because it's worth it.
Also, Ted Lasso.
It's just also Ted Lasso. Also, fucking C. Yeah, this literally, like Apple TV Plus has
can
like
no do wrong.
Yeah, can
no
do wrong.
Can no do wrong.
Yeah, because they also have the morning show, which is amazing. Which I finished, by the way. The season finale just happened like last week.
Season or series?
Season.
Okay.
Yeah, season 2. And I've also seen there was like a Chris Evans show that I watched on there, really good, called Defending Jacob. That was a really good show.
That's not the one where no, you already told me that was a different one. I keep confusing that with the Jason Bateman one, where he's apparently in 2 places at once, and you said that was a movie.
Oh no, that was a show.
That's a show too?
Yeah, that was a show on HBO.
Oh, okay.
That was based on a Stephen King book.
And you said that was really good too, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I can't remember right off the top of my head what the name of that one was, but anyway, so I watched that movie and I watched that show, trying to think what else has been any. I mean, I've been like catching up with just other shows that we like already watch. Well, like we've still been watching Wheel of Time.
Yes. We
which
finished
like
Chucky.
Oh yeah, we finished Chucky. The season ended. Did you? I don't know. Did you like Chucky?
So I did enjoy it. I did enjoy the show.
Did it like really leave you for a draw? Like, man, I can't wait for season 2.
I wouldn't like. That's definitely something like if it came back out, I'd be like, hey, like let's sit down and like watch this. Like we watched the last season, but at the same time, I've never been that big of a horror fan to really be like if it for whatever reason got canceled, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, me neither.
It wasn't like the greatest thing in the world, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed the show and stuff, but yeah, same. Like, I didn't. Yeah, well, like at the end, I didn't get the thing where I was like, man, what a giant cliffhanger! I can't wait for season 2. I was just like, oh dang, this show's over. All right, well. We're just gonna have to wait and see, what happens, what happens. But like, I'm not on pins and needles. Like, man, I gotta fucking find out what happens. But it definitely was better than the ending of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes, 100%, 100%.
Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. I can't think of like anything else off the top of my...
Technically, you platinum the Paw Patrol game.
Well, but like I said, I've platinumed like quite a few games since...
Yeah. But I mean, like very recently, we've been getting a lot more, and we've been keeping up to date with our loyal fans that like to come back and hear us gloat and.
Yes, I platinumed the Paw Patrol game. Now I will be, like, perfectly honest. Ooh, I just found an owl.
Talon.
I will be like perfectly honest. Like I accept mission. Did you accept the lesson?
I accept the other one. I literally just followed him around and fought henchmen, and then I unlocked him.
Well, it says I have to get into a costume, but I don't think I have this costume.
Ooh, maybe you might not be able to.
Yeah. I don't know how to...
It just gives it to you. I don't know. Can you change outfits? Hold triangle.
No, I can't.
Oh, yeah. You're just gonna have to leave then.
No. What was it? What was I saying? So like I did let my son actually beat the game, and then all I did was go back and clean up all the like collectibles that he didn't collect while he was playing. Which, if I'm being honest, for a 3-year-old, I mean he's almost 4, but for a 3-year-old, he was a really good. I mean, his attention span is still not, like, obviously where, like, he would play, like, one level and then be like, okay, I'm bored now, and then not want to play anymore. So, like, I also didn't platinum it, like, in one sitting. Took a while because he didn't just play all the levels all the time. But he was actually pretty good at collecting, like in the game, you have to collect, like, pup treats and stuff, like, during the level. It's like a platformer. And, like, if there was, like, 600, he would collect, like, in the upper 400s. Or fucking sometimes, like, even in the low 500s where he was only missing, like, fucking 40 or some shit. And I was like, holy shit, Max, like...
Were there no, like, bosses in the game?
Not in that one. There was a boss in the Mighty Pups one. This one was, like, based more on the movie. So, have you seen the Paw Patrol movie?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen that, and I know you on...
The Paw Patrol movie was really cool.
Another thing you were probably about to miss, you went and saw Encanto.
Yeah, I did.
Which
it was awesome.
I thought was just going to be on Disney Plus because I really wanted to see it. I didn't know you guys were going to go out and see that.
Yeah, it was awesome. I really liked Encanto. Really cool.
Favorite Disney movie of the year or no?
Well...
Hey, we ran into each other.
Did we?
Yeah, I just saw you skating around.
Oh, there you are. No, I don't think I'd say favorite Disney movie of the year because... I really like Luca. Luca was 2021.
Yeah, Luca was really good.
Yeah, I really like Luca. I was trying to think, like, what other Disney movies came out this year?
Wasn't Raya this year too?
Was it?
I really feel like it was. I don't think Raya was a year ago.
I'm not saying this was a year ago. I don't know.
I mean, we're in December, so it would...
Oh, yeah, I think that might have been like June. No, I think Luca came out in like June.
Which came out first, Luca or Raya?
Raya did, I think. Yeah, Raya was 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Raya was fantastic. I don't know, dude. Raya was really, really good. Came out March 2021. I think Luca came out in like June. Luca came out in June 18th. And then Encanto. Oh my god. Somehow I got it out of that. I put WNKANTI.
And they're like, did you mean
Encanto? I was like, yes, I did. Well, that just came out November 24th. I mean, if we're ranking them...
Yeah, rank them. Rank them right now.
Shit. Well, okay, so like Encanto was like the only musical one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got back to some music?
Yo, there was like, yeah, they had a bunch of songs. It was like Frozen and Moana. Mm-hmm. They had like there was like some pretty good like powerful songs. Cause like I don't know if you know I'm sure that you know the premise. The premise is like the family members have like superpowers except for the main character Mirabel.
And then the house starts getting like messed up, and she's trying to save the house.
Yes.
Oh, I found Dexter! Oh, fuck yeah! He's actually supposed to be like one of the most powerful Red Lanterns, but he's like an alien cat, and he wears the red power ring on his tail.
Oh, that's awesome.
And the red rings are fueled by what, Junior?
Rage.
Yes. Anyways, continue with your ranking.
Shit, dude. It's weird because like story. Oh, dude, I don't know. Fuck, man. It's really hard because like I really like all three of them. Like I forgot about Raya, and I was like, oh, like there's another one.
I know, I see it.
I was like, oh man,
thank you.
I was like, oh man, Luca was really good. Fuck, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say Raya, Encanto, and Luca.
Okay, I mean, I'll have to see Encanto, but yeah, you're right, Luca. But like to me, Raya outranks Luca. Like and maybe that might be because I'm more of an adult, and Raya had some awesome action.
Yes, some
and
awesome
just an amazing
fights.
like, just the animation for that one. On top of like the story, and on top of fucking like Awkwafina is fucking hilarious, and I love her.
Yes.
So I don't know. Raya's on top for me. So just depending on how Encanto, like, you know.
Encanto is a really, really good story, and there's like some really, really sad parts, and but the music's really good because it's like all like.
I mean, it's
Hispanic
Disney. There has to be
music
sad
and
parts.
Yeah. I mean, there's some really sad parts, dude. Like, I mean, like, you know me, I'm not really like a sentimental type of guy, but like you might cry because you're a bitch. Megan was like, I almost cried the entire movie, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Encanto was a really, really good movie. I think, yeah, the only reason that I put Ray above it, because it's like, Ray didn't have like songs, but
well,
like...
we also talked about when we were going through like a lot of the Disney movies that we did say that some soundtracks really do give an edge to a lot. I mean, and like most of what we talked about was a lot of older movies too, though, so...
Yeah. Like the Phil Collins soundtrack on fucking Tarzan, like, it had no business being that fucking good. But it was. So yeah, I saw Encanto. Wait, I feel like we've gone to the movies. Is that the last movie? Did we not go to
That's the last movie you went to go see.
Yeah.
I mean, you and I saw the Eternals together?
Yes.
We saw Eternals
Well, we took
together.
Max to that also.
We also took Max to see Venom.
Yes.
And then
it was
you and I
the
just
James
went to go
Bond.
see James Bond.
Yeah, that we saw that
But
by ourselves.
recently we have gone to the movies a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I found another one. I'm almost done. Crap, how many do we have left?
I don't know. Tell us. It says on your phone, dude. After you take the picture, it'll tell you.
6 out of 10. All right,
Oh, look, I just found one.
Oh, boom. 7 out of 10. We're only going to need 3 more. And then I'm pretty sure that's a trophy, baby.
Yeah, I was trying to think, like, there's other movies that are out that I'm also like, damn, I kind of want to see these movies too. There's that, like, Last Night in Soho with fucking Anya Taylor-Joy.
Oh, the one that's just randomly been in, like, everything. Oh, look, that's...
Tickle.
No. Tickle is his familiar. That's Clarion, the Witch Boy. He's a Lord of Chaos. He's the opposite of Dr. Fate.
Oh, cool.
Who is a Lord of Order.
First guess would be that place that sells seafood in Chinatown. She always loved fish so much.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man's coming out this month. Doesn't The Matrix come out this month,
The
too?
Matrix also comes out this month.
The Matrix comes out this month. Not in theaters, but the second season of The Witcher comes out this month.
Actually, you know what? I think The Matrix... Dude, okay. We didn't go see Suicide Squad in theaters because it came out on HBO Max, but I think we have to see The Matrix in theaters. I'm pretty sure that The Matrix is going to be coming out on HBO Max.
And you're saying we have to see it?
In theaters. I don't think that is one that we can watch in the house. Like, we have HBO Max, and I know we saw Dune here at the house, but like let's give reverence to The Matrix.
Yeah. We're also not as big as fans of like Dune.
Also, I can't do this because I need Batman. I need to be Batman to do my detective shit.
Or you just need someone that has detective stuff.
Well, yeah, but it's saying Batman.
Batman's probably the only person that does have it. Oops. All right. Well,
he is called the Great Detective.
Yep. I am the smartest man alive. So that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's like coming out this month. I mean, Christmas is obviously this month. We'll be doing some Christmas episodes, holiday episodes, whatever the hell you want to call them, soon. I don't know what exactly we'll do, but we'll do something. So you guys still haven't even gone to Clayface yet?
No, I don't know. I got lost. I'm baffled by the fact that I don't think we should be making this. We're about to hit 2 million, and I wish
we've also just been fucking around.
Yeah, but still, like, this is like unprecedented. Like, for a Lego game to have this much money to be able to collect this fast. So, like, part of me really wants to see, like, what. Like, because you know how you can buy characters that you don't, like, normally.
Yes, and I also said, like, you have to buy, like, red bricks and stuff
like that. So, like, I'm just wondering, because most characters usually only cost, like, maybe 100, 250,000, or, like, 50,000 or stuff like that.
Well, like, some of the, like, where it's just, like, Henchman 1 is, like, 25,000 or 10,000. I don't think a single
character ever cost $1 million, but it's just, like...
there's some that are expensive.
Expensive, but not, like, $1 million expensive. So, it's just, like...
There's some that are, like, 700 or 500,000.
You unlock a good 60 to 65% of characters just playing through the main story. So I'm just curious, like, if we found who sells the characters in this, like unless, like, a character just off the bat, like, everyone costs 600,000, then I could be like, oh, okay, so that times 10 multiplier should be there. It's not a glitch. And if not, again, this is an obscene amount of money.
Oh, there you are. I found you.
Yeah, I'm destroying, I think, a church.
Did you come down here already? Oh, we can't go down here.
You can't? Oh,
no, not me, anyway.
But anyway, so that's what you've been up to. Besides the stuff that I've watched, I have number one, I platinumed Kingdom Bridge of Spirits, which is a game that you and I both talked about, like, completely loving.
Again, we'll talk about it. Sorry, we'll talk about that.
So
at a later date.
Like, I went back, and the last trophy that I was missing was just beating the game on mastery mode. And I know when we were talking about it last week, and again, like, and this is something, obviously, it's not like, a gotcha moment or a moment where I wanted to try to rub it in your face, but you told me that I shouldn't have tried to 100% the game the first time through. Instead, I should have just tried to do it on the mastering one. And I disagree with you wholeheartedly, because I told you that in this version, I could just speed run it. I could just run through. Now, because I played it, and this is one of the reasons I told you that it's better to do it while it was still fresh in your memory, like, not just the controls. I remembered where so many of the rot was that I didn't have to do a lot of backtracking, and I still ended up getting 4 rot shots in the...
Yeah, I know, I saw.
Yeah, and the max that you would get would be... I think at the end of the game I had 80 something rot, and the max amount of rot is 100. So I wasn't missing, like, that many of them. but I was able to completely just bum rush the game, just like following along to get like everything in the story and then just completely finish it off. So definitely some very difficult fights, some that were very annoying. If you would have been in the house, you would have heard me swear a lot. But I got through it. I got the platinum. I also, like, you just platinum Miles Morales. I watched you do it, upset that I didn't go back and just do it again right away, right after I'd beaten it. I jumped back into that and platinum that. And then I've been meaning to do it forever. Again, we talked about it on the podcast before that you and I...
Out.
What?
I'm going to have to drop out because I got stuck.
Oh, okay. You and I both... It was both, like, the game of the year for us. When Ghost of Tsushima came out, the DLC came out for Iki Island, and I had been constantly saying, I'm going to get it, I'm going to play it, I'm going to get it, and I hadn't done it, and finally downloaded it, played it, and just got all the trophies for the expansion, and it was fantastic. It was so amazing to be able to jump back into the game.
Was the story good?
Yeah, for Iki Island was really good. It talked about, like, a lot more about, like, in depth of what happened with Jin Sakai's dad, because for most of it, you just know, like, in the game, you know that Jin is living with his uncle now because he's lost his family, and but you don't get to hear too much about everything that went on between him and his dad, or just like really like how everything like happened.
Well, you know that like Jin like pussies out and doesn't help his dad when his dad calls him for help.
It dives into depth of what was going on there, and it like lets like Jin basically face like his his quote unquote like inner demons with all that stuff that happened. So I don't know. It was really good. Nice little expansions. A couple extra like mini games were added to it. Ooh, you just unlocked somebody. Was that Starfire? How did you get... What?
I found her right here. There was like a chest.
That's crazy. I almost thought that we weren't going to get any heroes, especially because like right at the beginning of this game, the Justice Syndicate showed up. I was like, oh, maybe instead of unlocking like Superman and all them, we're going to get like those versions, which are the evil versions, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm finished with all of that. So next on my to-do list is either...
You need a bike for this.
Oh, okay. I have 3 games where I'm missing a few trophies. They're a little bit longer games, though, that I have to kind of like run through and play. And then, besides that, obviously, you and I are going to be working on this. And then I also did, because I'm a PlayStation Plus member, I also downloaded the original Ratchet and Clank, and or I guess not the original, it's the remake of it, and looking to probably go through that, and then and then get the platinum on that. But yeah, just definitely I don't want to say like I was completely in a funk per se about video games, but again, just with and like I mentioned at the start of the podcast where I was just like, I feel like I messed my sleep schedule up even more. Like now there are days where I almost can fall asleep early, and then other days where I can't fall asleep at all. I mean, earlier this week, a day after work where I should be sleeping right away, I couldn't fall asleep, and I got us breakfast from here in town just to try to do something to make myself a little sleepy because I was just not falling asleep. But I think that's all. Also, I like, for whatever random reason, threw on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood in the background while I was been playing video games. So I've almost refinished that show for like the 3rd or 4th time. But that is what I've been watching.
I wonder if there was like a trophy for doing it under a certain amount of time.
No, but you do have to do like all the races, though, I'm pretty sure. And like, I think, did you get a gold brick for finishing it?
No. Which is weird. That's usually what you get, isn't it?
Usually the races. Well,
oh yeah, gold. Yeah. Gold is a minute. I think I did it in a minute and 2 seconds.
Wow. Get good.
Well, I'm trying to figure out the bike. This thing...
It's literally just R2 to accelerate, circle to reverse. And you just control it.
Doesn't work that way, man. It's hard.
But in kind of like the spirit of playing these games...
What the hell?
I'm not even going to be able to pay attention to what I'm doing because I'm just going to be watching you.
Oh, don't worry. I have like royally fucked this up.
Well, you said you almost did it in a minute and 2 seconds, and now you're just completely...
Yeah, I'm in like 36 seconds, and I've only done like halfway. And like... There's no like way to accelerate even faster. You just hold R2 and go.
I mean, I don't know. It's a bike. Maybe if you tap it, you can go faster.
I can barely handle it going this fast. Oh, God damn it.
Oh,
there's no
Black Widow's back here. I think not Black Widow.
Black
Black
Widow?
Canaro. Black Canaro.
Black
Black
Canaro.
Canaro. Black Canary's
I
back
have
there.
royally fucked this up.
Can you just restart it or no?
You can restart it right after you've beat it.
Oh, okay. I really want to find those last 3 posters so we can get that trophy. That would be really swell. We're also, oh my god, we're almost at 2,300,000. No, but so anyway, we said that we wanted to talk a little bit about different types of villains and stuff because, and kind of in the spirit of the video game that we've been playing, you said that you kind of saw online that certain people were kind of going off. There's a YouTube channel that
Yes,
does,
it's called like, fuck, I just hit a cop car.
It's called fuck. I just hit a cop car.
It's called like Death Match.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It's like Celebrity Deathmatch, except not.
Except definitely not. Celebrity Deathmatch was a fantastic show.
What the hell? Why the fuck did that happen? Everybody get out of my way.
Dude, I just picked up. How much of the blue ones are worth 1,000, right?
No, that's the purple ones. The purple ones are worth 1,000.
How much are the blue ones worth?
I think they're worth 100, 500.
No, it's silver's worth 10. Gold is worth 100.
I did it.
I just grabbed a purple one and
I did it. I unlocked it. I unlocked the car. I got it, and I got his talent. Shut up, Mr. J. Anyway, yeah, so I watched... Well, I can just quickly look it up again, because I don't remember exactly what it's called. Right up the top of my head. Bing bong.
Bing bang, fuck your life. That is completely overtaken TikTok.
Yeah. Let's see, what videos have I liked recently?
A lot.
It's called Death Battle.
Death Battle, okay, yeah. I've seen a couple, like, before. Some of them were
Yeah, didn't they do, like, Superman versus Goku at one point?
I think they're, pretty famous for that one specifically also. But, this one was between,
Madara and
Uchiha
Aizen.
from the Naruto universe,
Yeah.
and then Aizen from the Bleach universe.
Sosuke Aizen.
And people were upsetty spaghetti about the outcome that was done on the show. Because obviously, like, it's more than one person that runs this channel. So, you know, it's more than just like, oh, I'm going to do this based on an opinion. There's some kind of, like, format that they go through to kind of reach the type of conclusion that they do before they, like, animate the fight and, like, let it happen. Or it's not, did they animate the fight?
Yeah, it's like an animated fight.
Yeah, so, like, essentially it just, a lot of the anime community was in a little bit of an uproar where it was like, why did you
Like, only if you've seen both, because there's still tons of Naruto fans that are like, yeah, Madara would totally fucking own Aizen. And it's like, if you haven't watched Bleach, then you really can't say anything.
Yeah, you don't have too much of a leg to stand on if you're not going to, like, look at both of them. But yeah, I definitely kind of agreed with the idea of the fact, especially with just with his capabilities are to completely just, you know, say that Madara beats him is a complete oversight and definitely doesn't at all pay attention to, like, his ability. And I'll just say in general, like, something simple, like, there are some extremely fast shinobis in the Naruto universe, besides maybe, like, the Yellow Flash, or, like, Naruto at, like, his top speed, Sasuke with his teleportation jutsu, or anybody that uses any form to kind of, like, or any type of jutsu that makes them faster. That's Livewire.
Livewire.
You're not going to tell me that they're faster than Soul Reapers that can use Flash Step.
Yeah.
Like, Flash Step, I would argue, is just as fast than, like, instant transmission. Like, you're still moving around.
Yes.
And half the time, with, like, a lot of those abilities like that, I feel like a lot of, like, the argument with it, you know, besides, like, everyone being able to do it, is just, like for instance, like Dragon Ball Z, like a lot of the characters can sense like someone with like a high power level or high energy, like reading and stuff like that. In, for instance, the Bleach universe, people sense spiritual pressure. So you're not just gonna sit there and tell me like, oh, well, you know what, like everyone in the DBZ universe can sense spiritual pressure. Like, no. If they can sense, energy that's not the same as spiritual pressure, like, no, that's not gonna fly. So, I'm stealing candy from baby. And I just got a bunch of money for doing it.
Oh, I saw other babies before. That was the second one you did it.
Yeah.
There was you did. That was 2 out of 5, which means you've already done it before.
No, you might have done one then, not me.
I don't think I did. Maybe I just hit the baby.
Maybe you just smacked him around.
Was that like right in front of like the police station where we were getting in trouble at the beginning?
I have no idea.
Because like that's where I saw.
I'm pretty sure I've looped around so many different places. Like I've probably passed the portraits that I'm looking, or the posters that I'm looking to graffiti. I just haven't seen them. But yeah, so like that's something. If you ever like, is there any other ones that kind of jump out to you that you feel like sometimes people will immediately say like, oh, this person folds this person, or like it's a no contest, where you're like, I feel like it would be a little bit of a contest versus what some of you sometimes say?
I think, like, I haven't really watched, like I said, the only other one that I remember is, like, I remember the Superman versus Goku fight, and I remember, Goku ended up fucking stomping Superman, and then they were like, well, they're both aliens, so, like, you can't fucking be like, oh, well, Superman's a fucking alien. It's like, yeah, so is Goku. Mm-hmm. And then, they referenced how in Superman All-Star, he's like lifting, and he lifts like 1 fucking quadrillion pounds or some shit like that. And then they're like, well, Goku fucking did this in one episode, which means Goku's stronger than fucking Superman, so fucking Superman wouldn't stand a chance, and that was like the end of it. And like me being a big Superman fan, I was like, oh, bullshit. But like, I don't know.
But again, it also turns into that thing where it's just like, Goku does not have the same speed that the Flash and Superman have. He does not. Yes. So it's just like, at their top speed, are you going to tell me...
They do have instant transmission.
They do have instant transmission, but you need to think, like, again, it also, ends up boiling back into, Superman does not have an energy level for Goku to be able to detect. Like, most of the time that they're doing, like, instant transmission like that, it's either something that they can see, or they're following, like, an energy source. Like, those are his natural abilities. Like, the Flash, again, that's, like, his superpower. It's not, like, they don't have the same energy that, Goku doesn't have the same energy that superheroes have. So, like, especially in those universes. And half the time, like, some of these arguments end up being a little silly based off the fact that,
well, like, it depends, right? So, like, Superman is only weak to, like, kryptonite and magic, right?
Yeah. Besides, obviously, like, so people that are stronger than them can obviously fucking... beat the shit out of them too.
Yeah, but so it's like, are Ki Blast magic?
No,
is Kamehameha magic?
No, they're not. And there was actually a show that we did for an episode on the podcast. It's actually one of our most popular ones when we played Actually off of like a show that we really like to watch on YouTube. Somebody corrected Mike Trapp, the host of the show, because he did call a Kamehameha wave like magic, and it's not magic. It's key energy. So,
right.
So no, like, so there's that thing right there where it would be like, all right, so does this stuff even technically hurt, Superman? Like, if it's not kryptonite and it's not magic, is this really even something that's necessarily going to affect him?
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I guess at the end of it, they ended up saying, like, well, but like, Goku is stronger than Superman, so, like, he can probably, like, fucking fuck Superman up.
Like, at this point now, like, I'm pretty sure people are always going to go to the fact of, like, where Superman's power level is at now. As dumb as I continuously will say that it is, they have fucking Super Saiyan God mode. So it's just like, if he can go toe-to-toe with, Beerus, who is a god of destruction, it's just kind of like, unless you're also on the same power level and on par to be able to go toe-to-toe with a god, then yeah, most of the time you could probably say that if we're just basing it off like a strength competition, then yeah, you would lose. But you know, there are obviously times where you could take into consideration, you know, other people's like abilities. For instance, Aizen Zanpakuto gives him like complete hypnosis. Like,
We also haven't seen his Bankai.
yeah, and at this point, like, what honestly could his Bankai do that would be better? Like, wouldn't even be mad if Aizen was like, my Bankai is just my sword a little bit bigger, but like my ability is already completely broken to the fact that there is nothing that my Bankai could be that would make this better. It's complete hypnosis. I can literally make you see, feel, hear, taste, or what's the last one?
Touch.
Touch? Didn't I say touch?
No, you said see,
yeah,
hear.
touch.
Yeah.
Anything, and you will believe that it's happening. That is the power of complete hypnosis.
I mean, so what is the difference with... Well, I think this is where you buy costumes or some shit.
It might be.
What is the difference between what Aizen can do and the Genjutsu? Because doesn't the Genjutsu also basically do that shit?
Genjutsus can be broken out of.
Yes.
So, like, if you feel like you're about to fall under a Genjutsu, and you see it before in the Naruto universe, where sometimes some characters will inflict pain on themselves, and that shock will knock them out of a Genjutsu. Because it's real pain versus pain that is going on, like, inside of their brains. Aizen... Like, essentially, like, if you were going to go fight Aizen and you were just like, I know I'm as strong as him, but I know his power is going to fuck me up, what you would want to do, essentially, would either be blind yourself or make it to the point where you know it's going to be impossible for your eye. Because at first you have to see him.
Because, like, Tosin can't go under his fucking...
Yes, because you have to be able to see his
sword.
His Shikai. Well,
Yes.
he needs to release his Shikai in front of you. And then you will forever be under his complete hypnosis.
What is it at the beginning of the anime that everybody thinks is his power?
It's that he can confuse enemies by changing. It's like they say when they explain it, they say it's like it's like the running water type, and that he can take like mist. He can turn like water into mist to create like confusion or clones or other stuff like that to make people feel like they're fighting like other people and stuff. So that's what they think it's supposed to be. And you hear like one of his more diabolical plans, which was like he brought all of the lieutenants of the 13 Corps Guard Squad together to show them like, oh, this is what my Shikai can do. And what it actually was is like, now I got you guys. Yeah, I've got all of you under my control whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
So there was that. But yeah, so like, there's always going to be things, like, if you know stuff ahead of time and you're going into it, like, with information, there could be things that could, like, you know, help you out. So, for instance, again, like, if we're going to say as powerful as Aizen is, it's like, all right, fine, but, like, I'm going to give this person, like, right away, they're putting on, like, a metallic blindfold that isn't going to be able to get, like, taken off, like, by any normal means, like, necessary. So it's just like they're going in blind, so now they're just straight up fighting Aizen. And even just straight up fighting Aizen doesn't change the fact that he's a fucking powerhouse.
Yeah. I mean, and like this is coming from two people who have watched both animes in their entirety.
Yeah.
So like I've seen Naruto, I've seen Bleach. Tito's also seen Naruto and seen Bleach. So like and like, it boils down to, like, the argument should end at Aizen is still alive in his universe, and Madara is not.
Yeah. And it also comes, like, because you see different forms of Madara, too. Are we talking about Madara when he's just a shinobi? Or are we talking about Madara when he gets revived and, like, he's infused with Hashirama cells and can now use the wood style, too? Because at that point, you're also, like, you're splitting hairs. Like, you're taking this most powerful form of him that isn't even necessarily
So in the
conducive
fight
to, like, his ability.
In the fight, they took the most powerful form. They took the form from, like, when he's fighting Naruto, like, at the end of the anime. But they didn't take Aizen in his most powerful form. It's like, so you took one person's most powerful form, and then you're like, but not this guy's most powerful form.
Yeah, again, that's stupid, too. I don't know why they would have done it like that.
It's like, basically, Aizen is, like, immortal. Because they said that, you know how, Madara has
Take it riding
those
rides over there.
I just got on a ride.
Oh.
Madara has those like heat-seeking balls. I forget what they're called.
The Truth Seeker orbs?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, so
And they're like,
took-
oh, it just like destroys. It would just destroy Aizen's body. It's like, yeah. Did you not watch the anime? Because guess what? Aizen gets like split in half,
And
and
is
he
able
just
to
puts
regenerate.
himself back together.
Yeah. He's able to regenerate. So yeah, exactly. If you're gonna take him at that level, then you should have taken Aizen when he's fused with the Hogyoko too.
Yeah. Exactly.
This is a big fuck up on like their part for sure when it came to that.
Oh look, I found one of your henchmen.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Where are you? Where'd you go?
I'm back at the amusement park because I made it to the Ferris wheel and I got on it.
Damn. Well, I know.
Because over here at the amusement park,
is this the one you did right here?
uh,
Gotham City Police Department.
I think so. So like right ahead over there, there
you
was
already
like some.
did it. It's
No,
fine.
no, no, no. Ahead of that, there was like a thing that you could like do right there.
For me?
That's a gold brick. Oh, you need
You
10
need
gold bricks.
Yeah. That's what it's like. You know. That's probably how you unlock Gordon.
Oh.
What were we just saying?
Well, we were just talking about. Well, I was just telling you about this. So like
okay.
over here, there was also things that you could find. There was like 10 of the little chatter teeth, and like I've already destroyed like 5 of them. They're only in the amusement park, and because I rode the train, and it was like ride transit, and it was like one of 3. So I rode the transit over here, and then I found another tooth. Looks like this is a roller coaster. Can I get on this?
We're at 3 million now.
Yes, I saw that.
F yeah. Oh look, is this? Well, this is you. This is your
Yeah.
handiwork.
That was like the first one I did.
Oh, nice. How nice. I don't know if like really necessarily like off the top of my head I can really think about like other fights that sometimes like I hear that relatively like piss me off. But yeah, that is something that sometimes that can be annoying where people like you're sticking like 2 entities from 2 completely different like universes.
Well, I'm trying to think like what other animes have like really, really super big bads.
It's not even that. Like sometimes people want to like you compare a lot with like Marvel and DC and like who would win in certain fights. Like
Well, it's like you can't
too.
even do like certain animes. Like there's like animes like fucking Attack on Titan. Everyone's a fucking human. Like even the Titans are technically still humans also.
Yeah.
But it's like the humans that can transform into Titans, like they still wouldn't stand a chance against like a Goku or a fucking Aizen. Like fucking Aizen would shit on them.
Yeah.
Like Madara would shit. Fucking Naruto. Fucking Tenten would shit on them.
God.
Well, maybe not Tenten. Maybe not Tenten, but like, I mean, so it's like hard to like find like, it's hard to think of like other ones like just right off the top of my head. Oh look, here's you need 10 gold bricks.
Yeah, I saw that one back at the amusement
okay.
park, but again, like I couldn't do it because we don't have 10 gold bricks. We only have, as far as I know, we only have 2. We haven't unlocked any yet.
What was I gonna say? So like, it's hard to like think because like the other so it's like the big 3, right? You got fucking Bleach, you got Naruto, you got One Piece, and then I was asking you like, who's the big bad? Like, who's the big bad in One Piece that you're like this
So
guy?
like you wouldn't even like technically Madara's not even the big bad in.
I mean, yes,
in Naruto.
technically you're correct.
And in Bleach, yes, it is Aizen. Here's the Riddler right here. Let's hit him with a pie, but I can't grab. I think I gotta grab him in order.
Or maybe you need the truck.
Maybe no. It could, well, I don't know. Yeah, that could be true. Like I just gotta put him in there. In Bleach, obviously it is like I said, it is Aizen. In One Piece, the big bad, it just depending on how you kind of like look things over.
Well, yeah, I mean like each arc has like a different big bad.
But it's not just that. Like
because like there's like tons of big bads in fucking DBZ.
Yeah. I would count. Yeah, Bleach definitely does a very good job about giving you like, yo, this guy is the piece of shit that needs to get defeated. Like, it's gonna be him at the end. But eventually, like, One Piece does start to give you like a lot of elements of like what like it's almost like it's like freedom versus like I don't want to say, well, obviously the opposite of freedom would probably be like like slavery or something like that. I'm not gonna say it's freedom versus slavery.
Who's this guy? Oh, he's just a henchman.
Yeah, but I also don't want to say it's necessarily just specifically the establishment. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I love the neutrality of the team that you're like following. That everyone's kind of following their own dreams. And obviously, pirates more often than not are viewed as like a negative connotation and, are kind of like bad guys because they're breaking the law a lot. It's more so of like, they don't go around, with want and destruction without caring about anybody ever. It's more about like, this is our crew and we care about us, and what we're doing is just like the things that make us happy. But, all in all, they're generally like good people. It's just like, it's almost like they just don't like to hear like the phrase like no when it comes to like wanting to do like, we want to explore like this like deserted fucking island, and they're like, this is off limits. It's like, says who? Fuck you, we're gonna do this anyways. But yeah, if I was gonna say the more like,
who's been like the hardest bad guy that you think like Luffy? Because obviously same thing, like at the beginning Luffy fights like one guy and you're like, man, that was a really hard boss, and then like eventually he ends up fighting somebody that's harder because like he keeps training, getting stronger. But like, or what would you say? I don't know. Maybe not favorite fight, but or maybe your favorite fight. Like, who was the one that you were like,
well, it's Luffy,
that was
Luffy versus.
How about when he gets his fucking big giant scar in his chest that like almost killed him?
Yeah, that's during the Marine Forward War.
Who gave him the scar?
Akainu does, who's at the time is just one of the three admirals, is now the fleet admiral. So that's what I was gonna say. Akainu could be considered more or less of the big bad. It could also be said that Blackbeard is the big bad, and also could be revealed that there's even more of a big bad with the government has done some super shady shit. There's actually 100 years of history that's missing. That's called like the void years, and so a lot of people don't know like what happened back then. And throughout like a lot of the episodes, they touch base on like the idea of the fact that if anyone knows what happened during this time, like we need to kill them, we need to get rid of them. We can't let anybody know like what happened. So, I don't know. They could definitely reveal like an even bigger like enemy, which I'm also very excited for. Episode 1003 coming out Sunday.
It's fucking nuts.
It is nuts and it is amazing. I love that show so much. Yeah, but like I will say though, like as much as like One Piece is one of my favorite animes, I don't think half the time that Luffy is really in standing for fighting, like going like completely 100% toe to toe with a lot of these other characters. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a fucking shit brick house and could definitely fuck a lot of people up, but he has like I feel like a common weakness to the idea of like he's made out of rubber, so like any type of like slashing attacks can really fuck him up. It also comes into play though, like whether or not
he can also drown.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you were able to throw him into seawater, he'd be fucked too. Especially if no one's gonna help him out.
Like they just can't swim, right? They just sink straight to the bottom.
They sink straight to the bottom. Yeah, they can't. Yeah.
So, but like, if it was like 3 foot water, it's not like, oh fuck, I'm dead.
Yeah, they're not just gonna. They feel like weak though in like water like that.
Okay.
So they're like touching like seawater, and they're just like, oh, like I feel like super weak. But yeah, that's kind of the trade off of eating like a devil fruit. Are there any matchups that you would let's keep it within like the realm of possibility though. Like, so right now we're playing a DC game. Are there any like villains that you would ever think would be like a good like matchup? Like something that's just like, oh, what would be really badass to see? Like these two go at it.
I don't know, like the two, like I would say like the two biggest DC heroes are Batman and Superman, and their two like arch enemies are Lex Luthor and Joker.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of funny that neither one has superpowers.
Yeah, they're not superhuman. They're both humans. But, like, Joker is insane. So, like, a Joker would never go at Lex Luthor in a fair fight. And Lex Luthor would totally fight Joker, like in a fair fight type of way. Like, he might wear a fucking suit. Not even a suit. I think that Lex Luthor would just, like, fist fight Joker. But like, I don't think Joker wouldn't fight fair. So like, I think in a fight, if it's just like mano y mano, I think Joker takes it. But like, if Lex pulls out all the stops, if you're trying to view the map, I think you click.
What?
If you're trying to view the map.
Oh, is that how you did to get back to the amusement park?
No.
Oh yeah, you're over here. Can I fast travel?
You can get on the monorail and just come back over here. But what was I saying? If like Lex Luthor pulls out all the stops, like Lex Luthor gets in like in one of his freaking like big like metallic suits or whatever, then I think that I think Lex Luthor would take it over Joker. But yeah, it just kind of depends on like because again, Joker is not fighting fair no matter what. He's a fucking psycho and is nuts. But I mean, I guess you would say Lex Luthor's kind of crazy too, but Lex Luthor's a lot smarter than Joker. So I don't know. It'd be like an interesting matchup.
I feel like they're also both kind of like criminal masterminds, though.
You know what would be a cool fight that I just thought of? Black Adam and Sinestro. Ooh, I think Black Adam and Sinestro would be a cool fight.
I think Black Adam is just kind of a badass. Like the fact that he's like, he was like the Shazam from
like Egypt,
like the Egyptian times, is like insane to me. I missed my turn. I don't know. They definitely, hero-wise, I feel like I know that Darkseid is extremely like powerful, but again, he doesn't have the same type of speed that like Superman has. So, and like, but he definitely has like the Omega beams. So like, I'm kind of curious to what?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh,
it's like I gotta do that again. This little mini game. You're like shooting bottles. Anyway, yeah, he's got the Omega beam. I mean, Darkseid is probably like my favorite villain of all time. He's fucking awesome, dude. Oh my god. Freaking seeing Darkseid in fucking Zack Snyder's fucking Suicide Squad and Zack Snyder's fucking Justice League was fucking amazing. Like, that was so cool.
I thought he was kind of small.
You thought he looked small in stature?
Yeah, compared to like how I normally picture like Darkseid being. I thought.
Well, yeah, I don't think you ever got to see him like stand side by side with like Superman or anything like that.
Yeah,
though.
but you got to see him fight other people, like when in the like flashback where they first show you.
Yeah, he's the one that gets pulled. He's the one that gets pulled back, and but he was also fighting against gods there, and the gods might also be bigger.
Yes, but like
because when he fights Superman, Superman is shorter than Darkseid, but it's not like Darkseid's like 10 foot tall. I mean, we could probably look it up, but like they probably have like a height for him. But like I say, Darkseid's probably like 7 foot tall or some shit like that.
I just feel like they made him like just a little bit. It's more like they made him like human size versus being like bigger. Like
Darkseid is 8'9". And weighs fucking 1,800 pounds.
Jesus H. Christ.
Okay, so like there we go. I don't know why the fuck we didn't say this right away. Darkseid versus Thanos.
Oh. Okay, is it Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet though, or no?
I mean, no. That's fucking Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet is basically
it's cheating.
Is basically immortal.
Well, it's not even basically immortal. It's just like a snap of the fingers. Whoever he wants to be snapped out of existence is donezo.
Oh, fucking Thanos is shorter than fucking Darkseid. Thanos is 8 feet tall.
Yeah, because, see, like, that's something that you could say right there. If we're talking about...
And it says in the MCU, Thanos is depicted as 8 feet tall, but in the comic books, he's depicted as 6'7". So he's still not that fucking tall.
There are humans taller than him.
Yeah. Not many. 6'7" is pretty fucking tall.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah,
That motherfucker's almost a whole goddamn foot taller than us.
Yeah. But no, like if he doesn't have the Infinity Gauntlet, Thanos,
Oh yeah, and fucking Darkseid doubles him in weight.
Yeah.
Thanos is 985 pounds, or fucking Darkseid is 1800.
Thanos is definitely like, I mean, you see it even at the beginning of.
Well, like Thanos also doesn't have like any powers.
Yeah, but he's
He's
like,
just like super strong.
Yeah.
Fucking
So-
Omega
and
beams would fuck his shit up.
And he's an amazing combatant too.
Yeah.
Like a warrior.
Well, yeah,
so,
he's like a warrior.
But yeah, the Omega beams would definitely fuck him up.
God damn, when Darkseid shoots the Omega beams in the movie, oh my god.
I was waiting for it too, just to see it happen, just to see the fucking like the curves and the moves that it would do was fucking mint. Did you not get the trophy yet or no?
What trophy?
There's a trophy for riding all the rides at the amusement park.
No, because I think we need Poison Ivy.
Yes, finally. I've been waiting ages for this.
And also I can't ride this one.
Like you even stand a chance against me.
Oh, it won't let you ride the bumper car?
Yeah, these guys just keep getting in the bumper cars every time I get near them.
You can't just break them?
No, because I think that there's a thing that Harley could break with her hammer, and then I think that you need live wire to make them go haywire so that you can get in it right here. That looks like a electric thing that like, cause I haven't been able to like press circle or anything like that. Yeah, I need superpowers, so I can't get on this one because of them. And then I think that you need Poison Ivy to ride the roller coaster because there's a bunch of vines that are all over it. So I think you need to be Poison Ivy and take care of those vines before you can ride it. But I've ridden the merry-go-round and the Ferris wheel.
Oh, okay, that's it. All right.
So those are the two. So if there's only 4 rides, I've ridden 2 out of the 4.
Is this what you rode?
No, to get over there? No, it's where the big-ass fucking train line is, dude.
Dude, I don't know what is going on, but this is where this is taking. Oh, that's because
Because you set a waypoint?
Yeah, I set a waypoint like an idiot.
So yeah, so you think that Darkseid would fucking tank Thanos? I mean, if we were like same thing. I mean, it's not even like we're saying Darkseid like, oh, that's an unfair fight. You got to give fucking Thanos the gauntlet. Like, if you give Thanos the gauntlet, he could just be like, all right, I'm gonna snap my finger, and all I'm gonna say is Darkseid's dead. Snap my finger, he's dead. I mean, obviously we saw what the fucking Infinity Gauntlet did to Thanos after he did that. So if he just snapped his finger and killed fucking Darkseid, it would also fuck him up.
Yeah.
But
not like that bad. He uses them twice. He uses.
There's teeth right there.
Oh yeah. He uses the. Oh yeah, incisor 7 out of 10. He uses the.
He uses it twice.
Yeah, he uses it to destroy half of the population of the universe, and then he uses it again to reduce the size of the things to add. I don't know how to freaking like now. It's just trying to take me to the monorail constantly, and I don't want to go here. I just want to do the mission. I think.
Monobrow. King wants a Monobrow. I don't know what other ones. Like, those are 2 really big bads. But yeah, I think if you give Thanos the Infinity Gauntlet, it's no fucking shot. Like, Thanos fucking wins. But without the Infinity Gauntlet, like, I think fucking, like...
It's basically like giving somebody a genie with, like, one wish and being like, you can kill anyone you want, and then just being like, all right, in a one-on-one fight, who wins? Oh, like, I have a genie that kills you immediately. That's what the Infinity Gauntlet does. They snap their fingers and you're out. So, like, you can't count that in there.
So, like, what if... Okay, so let's say we give him the Infinity Gauntlet, but he doesn't have all the stones yet.
Which stone?
Which stone do you think is like okay? He doesn't have the fucking he doesn't have the Tesseract.
So he doesn't have the Tesseract.
Which of the stones? That's the
Tesseract is the space stone.
The space stone. Okay, so he just can't teleport.
Well, it has a little more capabilities besides just teleporting and stuff like that. But yeah.
But yeah, so he has the Power Stone, the Mind Stone,
makes him
the Soul Stone.
In Marvel lore, if you own the Power Stone and you have it, you're the like strongest being in the universe. Like you can go like no one should be able to like go toe to toe with you basically.
Well, I'm on another ride, I think.
No, it looks like you took a slide.
Yeah.
I don't know what I did. I effed myself. I set some type of waypoint that's trying to take me to the gondolas, and I can't.
So where are you right now? Is that you, that question mark, or that exclamation point?
No, like I'm the. I don't know what I just did. I'm over here.
Okay,
But
so just follow
Yeah,
the
but
monorail above
the
you.
green dots take me here though, and I don't want.
So
them to
don't
take
follow
me.
the green dots. Just go straight.
Yeah, but they're normally supposed to take me to the mission, which I was just trying to do is like grab Clayface or whatever. Now it doesn't seem like that's even working. Anywho's it, but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to hear from you guys, like what you guys think of like different matchups or some of the matchups that we even talked about now.
Well, we didn't even fucking get to fucking Sinestro and fucking Black Adam. Who do you think would win in that fight?
Oh, Sinestro and Black Adam.
Yeah. I mean, like they still make constructs, right? Like Sinestro still makes constructs. He just uses fear.
Yeah, he uses fear. Yeah, fear's what powers it.
It's like kind of cool. Like the Green Lantern's his will, so it's just like as long as you just never give up, you just keep fucking powering up your ring.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they have to recharge it and shit, but I don't know. Like what? I mean, Sinestro can fly. Fucking Black Adam can fly.
So like the
Black Adam has like lightning powers.
it's like lightning magic.
Okay, so he has magic.
I wouldn't really say that the lanterns necessarily have a weakness to magic, but I definitely say like they're affected by it. What basically ends up happening with that is whether or not it's the same thing like when it comes to like your fear, or I think I did it. Alright, cool. What the hell this was? Modest misdemeanors. Did another one. Nice.
Oh, was that why? Because you stole a car?
No, it wasn't. I drove two of my henchmen like in a getaway vehicle. Ah! Oh no.
Oh no.
Did it mess with our multiplier?
I don't know. Who cares? We almost have 4 million, and we've only done the first mission.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think it would be a good fight. It also, because here's the thing: a lot of the times that you see, like Green Lantern constructs fail, it's because like it's basically kind of like a chink in their, or like some damage to their will that basically they feel like, oh no, my construct isn't like strong enough. Yeah.
Jinx, you owe me a soda.
So, with fear, like the more people that you can like make afraid of you, the stronger like that starts to get fueled. And one of the best like versions of that, I think, is in the Injustice comics. At the end of the second issue, Superman gets a yellow lantern ring, and Batman had pretty much, he basically got him like on candid camera saying like how he's pretty much just going to be like killing anybody like in his way. And to Batman, it's like, boom, now you're done. Everyone in the world heard you say that. But with the yellow lantern ring, now he has the entire world's fear fueling the power of his ring, and he ends up just turning into this shit brick house like right at the end of that issue. So I don't know, there's a lot of like things that just kind of like fall into place. Like it's like I don't think Shazam is gonna straight up, or Black Adam is gonna straight up just be afraid of Sinestro. So I don't really think he's getting like an edge based off of that.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be afraid of him either.
But like again, I think both of them would take damage from their like attacks, and they're both like capable freaking warriors. Like Sinestro, like if we're talking about him, like with his yellow ring, was a member of the Green Lantern Corps and had been in plenty of fights before then. And Black Adam, again, powerful dude, had been in plenty of fights before being in like now like the current time where all the other heroes are in. So I just think it'd be a good matchup. I can't definitively say whether or not I feel like one or the other would win.
I'm trying to think like a good X-Men villain, like
a good X-Men villain.
Apocalypse.
Yeah. Apocalypse versus Darkseid would be a really cool matchup, especially depicted on like what different powers he has at the time.
Because Apocalypse like basically also absorbs other people's powers, right?
Yeah. Also, no, who is it? Oh, it's Thanos. What would really be cool is Apocalypse is always followed by his 4 horsemen that he like, and he takes like basically mutants and makes them stronger to be like his 4 horsemen. And Thanos is notorious for always having like those 4 his 4 like guards around. So I think it'd be kind of cool to see like, you know, pretty much the 4 horsemen versus like his 4 guards.
Does he call them his children? Thanos' children.
Yeah. Oh no! It's not the children of Thanos. It's some. They have like a term. Oh, I just destroyed a penguin. 1 of 10.
Okay. I think it is the children of Thanos.
Ow! How dare you, dude? I hit this cop 3 times in the face and I got in trouble.
The Black Order. They're called the Black Order.
Oh look! I found the Scarecrow.
Okay, they're called the Black Order.
The Black Order. Yeah.
Who were the children of Thanos? Ebony, Maw, Proxima, Midnight, Corvus, Glaive, Call, Obsidian, the Zehobri, Gamora, and the Lupamoid Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula, and that was again one of those things. Like I'm fairly certain that Nebula is like not really.
What'd you just get 1 out of 3 of?
It's like chickens that I'm throwing into. Like I'm about to recruit Scarecrow. I think.
Oh, because I'm seeing 1 out of 3 like way in the distance. Like what the hell is that?
I don't think Nebula is ever really meant to be a Guardian of the Galaxy, and in the MCU she now is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, in the Guardians game, Gamora says she kills Nebula.
Yeah. Again, the Guardians game, fantastic, guys. Definitely check it out.
Spoiler alert, I guess.
I mean, it's not like you see Nebula in the game.
Yeah, that's true. She just says it.
She's just mentioned.
It's just part of the story. Yeah, that game was awesome. Really, really cool. All right, well, yeah, I think that's pretty much going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it and us kind of nerding out and talking about comics and just talking about all the stuff that we've been up to lately. Guys, like we mentioned before, the holidays are coming up. If you would like to get some merch for yourself or a loved one, please feel free to do so and help support the podcast. Tito, where can the people find you?
You guys can find me at BanditoTito93 at both Instagram and Twitter. Love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you liked about the show. Let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you want to hear. Gino, what about you?
You guys can DM me at Pops.Maniac as well as nerdy.bros.inc on Instagram. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Have a good week.
Okay, guys, bye!